Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back in this week again to share with you another interesting topic. And I'm pretty sure that you're so curious to know what is it? What I'm gonna talk about? What is that interesting thing which I'm gonna talk and help you understand more in detail? The topic is about batteries. Yeah, the digital devices that we have the EV cars and other vehicles that we see around us, they all rely on battery. What is a battery? Yeah, what is it? A battery is a storage of energy. Yeah, that's the simplest definition that we can give for a battery. And everyone knows what is it because everyone uses it, starting from even a remote TV remote to a clock to our which also in our vehicles and even in our all of our digital devices. Battery is the backbone of our daily survival, right? During old times, the food, shelter, and water, these were the basic necessities, but in this modern world, we have grown beyond that. Now we are dependent on a lot of things, and we cannot live without them, even for a single day, because we have become too dependent on those things. Yeah. So let's get back to our core topic, batteries. So what is the current type of battery that we use for our cars, for our digital devices to store energy? It is the lithium ion batteries. Yeah. Do you know why it is known as lithium ion? Because this battery works. The type of battery which is in use currently in today's world are based on lithium ions. Lithium is an element which is present in periodic table. Just understand that it's a kind of an element, just like gold, silver, iron, copper, just like that. It's an element. So the property of lithium, the what happens in a lithium ion battery is that there is an anode and cathode. Just realize that anode is a positive side of the battery and cathode is the negative side. When when the battery is being discharged, which means that when the energy is taken out from the battery, that is when we are using our mobile phone or our laptop, energy is taken out from the battery for certain operations and functions, right? That's known as discharging of the battery. So when a battery is getting discharged, the lithium ions, which are stored in the anode, moves to the cathode of the battery. And between them, there is an electrolyte. Electrolyte is just like, visualize it as a medium, a way for the lithium ions to move from anode to cathode. Just visualize the electrolyte as a rod or a medium or a path for the ions to move. Yeah, that's what I mean by electrolyte. So in the case of lithium-ion batteries, the electrolyte is a kind of chemical. It is a chemical. Also, that's what happens in the case of discharging. But when we are recharging a battery, what happens is that the electricity that we provide to these batteries push the lithium ions which have reached at the cathode to the anode. Yeah, during discharging, they came from anode to cathode, but when we are recharging it with the electricity we provide, the energy from that electricity is used to push the lithium ions from cathode back to the anode. Yeah, that's what happens. We get energy when the lithium ions, we get the components of our machines, of our digital devices are getting energy when these ions move from anode to cathode. I do think you have got a basic understanding of how a lithium ion battery functions. Yeah, but aren't you curious to know how we ended up at lithium ion batteries? What were we using before the lithium ion batteries, which are currently in existence today? Yeah, before lithium ion batteries, we were using nickel based batteries. Yeah, which are so inefficient, which are having very less energy density. So actually, and they were too heavy to compare to the current lithium-ion batteries. So lithium-ion battery technology was introduced by Sony, and it was a kind of revolutionary because it was the introduction of lithium-ion batteries, which allowed us to create very ultra-thin mobile phones and digital devices, which enabled us to power up these devices. Yeah. So think about it. It's the technology, it's the physics and chemistry kind of science which helped us to build the technology that we see around us. So we need to understand and embrace the power of science, of the scientific field. We need to put a lot of money, invest a lot of money in these branches to help humanity, to help our society to thrive forward because we have a grand future. Because just like Elon Musk says, we need to become an interplanetary civilization. Humans are not to be confined within a single planet. We need to go beyond Earth. We need to dominate other planets as well. Because since there are no other living forms, we need to spread the life. We need to sow the seeds of life to other planets also. Because that's what the universe is waiting for. We are living the we are always thinking, most of the humans think, what's the purpose of life? Someone born, when someone get born, after a few years, they die, they perish. Then what is the purpose of life? This was the question that has haunted philosophers for many years. But now there is the answer for that. The purpose of life on earth was to develop a kind of animal or a species which was capable of spreading life from a single planet to multiple other planets and to other universes as well. So we need to create the technology, develop the technology which is needed to make this prophecy, to fulfill this prophecy. Yeah, this is the purpose of humanity. The universe is waiting for our call for what we are going to do. We need to develop this technology. It's like batteries. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you have got a basic understanding of the batteries and why humanity as a whole needs to progress, needs to take up the pains to invent and to find out better solutions to the existing problems that we have so that we can as soon as spread life to even other planets and make the universe a better place to live. Yeah, this is what I think about the future of the humanity. So let's see you again at the next in the next week. So I hope you got a better understanding and a better idea. And by the end of this video, you would have got a better way of understanding and a better way of thinking. That's what I hope. And I'm signing off. See you in the next week.